y'all, what is going on?
What's poppin'?
We're back. We're black. Another episode, the Bravo one. I'm actually excited about this one, y'all, because a lot has been happening. A lot has been going on. Patreon people, y'all know. Y'all know what's been going on because I've been telling y'all what's been going on. Mm-hmm. But a lot is happening in these streets. I want to start off by saying, what the hell is going on in my sheets and in my home with Lindsay and Johnny Bananas?
Lindsay, I know you fucking lying. Okay, well, first of all, let's just get into the fact, the fact that this is a bravolebritea episode.
Yes.
So it's all going to be bravolebritea, a very short episode that we wanted to give you a bite and appetizer before you eat your good food today, which is why we're still in this.
Honestly, before we start cooking, because you know how it is. Tomorrow is really the day that black people start cooking. That's just how it is. We gotta make sure.
It would be 2 days ago for y'all.
Oh yeah. Because this is Saturday.
So we hope that you took our warning from Wednesday and you went live. Those of you who did, thank you, because we were watching. And those of you who didn't, we're watching. And you better go live for Christmas. I don't care what holiday it is. It could be Easter.
I want to see some arguments because I know somebody's gonna mess up the potato salad or the macaroni and cheese real bad, and it's gonna piss everybody off.
Or there's gonna be some family secrets. Guess what?
I might even go live.
Your mom might be your aunt. You ever thought about that? How about we bring it up at the table?
No. That's like some Medea's big happy family type shit.
I'm an agent of chaos. But yeah, so Lindsay, instead of going to Mexico where her destination wedding should have been with Carl, first of all, Carl's mom and stepdad, Sheena Shea, and a bunch of people from Summer House went down to Mexico, and they still, had the time of their lives on the day of the wedding. We have no idea where the fuck Carl went. I don't know. I want
to say I heard Carl's family was there, some of his family.
His mom and his stepdad, but Carl wasn't there.
That's really strange. This whole thing was strange too.
It was a mess. It's very ghetto. I'll say it. No one else wants to say it. It's very ghetto. So then we hear that, it's going to be a hard day for Lindsay. Obviously, I agree. It would be a terrible day for me. And you know what else I agree with? I would spend it with another man. It doesn't matter who it is. It's like any fine man would do, because I just want to make a point. But we heard that she spent the day with Johnny Bananas. Now, if you don't know who Johnny Bananas is, he's a walking cesspool of just there isn't even a word that I would like to I don't know. Okay, so if you watch House of Villains and you watch New York curse him out, he is everything that New York said and more. He's like a reptilian, slimy MFer. And I don't understand when she could have picked almost any man in the world, why would she choose Johnny Bananas to hang out with the day that she was supposed to get married? That's
I had no idea.
I can name more people that he didn't date than people that he did. He didn't date me. That's only.
And she could have dated literally anybody, like Johnny Bravo, Johnny Test,
Test.
Anybody. But she chose Johnny Bananas.
Be so in a world where you can be anything, be so fucking for real.
And the Marshalls commercial, it's like you have all of this stuff that you've done.
You can't do a Marshalls commercial with Johnny Bananas. He's not Marshall's material. You can do an Outdoor World, a Bass Pro Shops commercial with him. Maybe a not even Trojan, a condom commercial, not a Trojan condom commercial. But you can't do a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx or Ross. Not even
like a
Ross.
Pool cleaner, maybe.
Maybe.
That's it.
Not the one in our neighborhood, though. Not the one at Sheridan Plaza. They have a standard. How do you feel about that? What do you think was going through her head?
I hate it. I think she
Jesus Christ.
I hated it. And I think she's going through a crisis.
Because she was linked to allegedly, okay, there's this country singer that she was linked to, apparently. And it came out that, you know, she's friends in Nashville with some of his friends. And that's what happened. And that's how they kind of got, I think they were spotted together or whatever. But she wasn't holding hands. I heard that she was holding hands with Johnny Bananas. Are you
I just don't know what's going on, Lindsay. I'm not going to knock a girl with, well, I guess that's what I'm doing. But I'll say this. I want it to stop. Like, I wanted to stop now.
Like, that's not someone that I would be jealous of. If I was Carl, I was like, yeah, I made the right decision.
Oh, no, I bet he feels that way, though. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, you should have got with someone, and I don't want to be one of those people who recommend like all these Bravo stars, because I started feeling like that's too close to home.
It's too obvious, too close.
Yeah.
It seems like you're trying to get someone jealous, but I would rather it seem like that than for you to date.
Has she seen Love After Lockup? Like, what about Marcelino?
I don't think that is
Marcelino and Lindsay.
I don't think that would have been. That's just, if not worse than Johnny Bananas. Not him as a person, but as status-wise.
Because I was like, I would be here for it. Like, they would take. The thing is, at least they would take some good ass pictures. At least, if nothing else, they would take some really good ass pictures. And maybe they would not have the Marshalls commercial, but they would have a commercial for
what? For what?
Beer, or like Walmart onesies or cargo sets.
The matching Christmas.
The matching Christmas. I could definitely see that. The matching Christmas onesies at Walmart.
Who are y'all? I want to know, you guys. Like, who are y'all matching onesies and Christmas pajamas with this year? Aaron, who are you matching with this year?
I don't know about the match with.
You watching this? Who are you matching your pajamas with this year? DM me, let me know.
Are you doing matching pajamas?
This is not about me. This is about
No, but are you? Don't ask me if I'm doing matching pajamas.
Why not? I wanted to know. That
but you're not.
Question, because if you wanted to know, you would have asked me.
Okay, but like, let's go over here. Are you gonna do the matching pajamas?
I'm trying to do matching pajamas with this one team, but we'll see if he lasts past Thanksgiving, which should be today when it comes out.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm not telling y'all if I'm doing matching pajamas with anyone. Anyways, so yeah, Lindsay, that's a mess. That was embarrassing. Don't do that shit again, because I'm not going to be able to.
Please don't. The fact that she had me like here at 9:00 p.m. making a video about it, and it's coming up on the Patreon tonight, like my initial reaction about it, because I had to like sit down and like really think about what was going on. Like, and y'all know I don't even talk about Lindsay. Like, I don't have.
Like, Aaron does not. Okay, I'm not going to say he don't care. It's like he's not. Like, that's not.
I'm not gonna bring up Lindsay, but it was just like a little bit too much to see her in the headlines with somebody like that. Like, yeah, guys, it has to stop. It has to stop.
And the thing is, she is a PR person. Before she was on Summer House, she did PR. So as a PR person, would you?
But you know what I learned too? Those are the worst ones. They said those therapists are too. Like, if you're a therapist, they said a lot of the time in your private life, they have the shit going on. So
we know that because we know a couple therapists. They the worst. Anyway, so the second bravolebritea story that we got to get into, I think we should save Nene for last. I think we should go into Kim Zolciak. I don't know what you and Kroy doing. You're another one I got to get on. This is me getting on people's ass. Stop. You and Kroy just need to break up.
And that's what I was gonna say too. Like, before we can get into this, weren't they just spotted at an Italian restaurant? And they were celebrating their wedding anniversary.
They were celebrating their wedding anniversary, even though they make up and break up every other day. They go to the court, they ask them to keep the house. They go to the court, they ask them to sell the house. They go to the court, they settle. They go to the court, they pay taxes. They go to the court, they don't pay taxes. That's all they do. And then they go at home and they fucking yell at each other, and she smokes a bunch of cigarettes, and he, I don't know, slaps his ass. And now they're
what a life.
They're literally in trouble because one of the kids called the police and was talking about like his parents were literally arguing. They got so scared that, you know, they hoped that nothing, you know, was wrong.
It was one of the young kids or Brielle?
It wasn't the older kids. It was one of the younger kids.
Oh,
it wasn't
because I was like, if Brielle, I was like, she's just probably mad because she didn't get no Jeep. But if it's one of the younger kids, then, you know, that's something else.
It wasn't Ariana and it wasn't Brielle. Yeah. It was one of the other ones. One of the ones that her and Kroy had. So you're scaring the babies. Now
I know the way Kim put that phone on that hook. Like, not in here. I know she smoked that cigarette and she put it right out. She was like, not in here. We don't do that.
She put it out on Kroy.
On his ass. They just need to kiss and make up. Not kiss.
No, they don't need to kiss and make up because all we've been hearing.
They're not going to leave each other, though. It's like, I think they just like, I think honestly, they're kind of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Like, this is a turn on to them. Like, they like arguing. They like going to court together. Maybe they like wearing, like, the Law and Order SV, like the suits, and then going home. And they have sex.
Whatever kind of freaky cosplay, sexual.
I don't know. Like, I kind of.
That both you and Kim and Kroy are into. Do that without the kids in the house. Wait until they go to school.
I definitely feel like after all is said and done, they come home and they play that Law and Order song, and it's on. Like, and that's kind of hot.
So we're doing a vote, and we don't have a third party to untie the vote. So we're gonna need you guys to DM us or comment below.
What do you guys think?
I'm here for it. They need to break up permanently because this has been going on and off literally all year. Do you guys think they need to break up? Or do you think that they should figure out how to keep it in the bedroom and stay together? There is a right.
Because they're still doing stuff. And I, contrary to what people say, I know a lot of people were like, Aaron. But I do believe that. I'm like, if they're still having sex, then it's not over. Like, when it's over, you're not doing any of that. When it's over, you're blocked. Like, I don't want to see you again. That's it.
I don't know. I want to be messy. I feel like maybe Kroy should date Lindsay.
No.
He got too many kids. I mean, but Lindsay wanted kids.
And then Kim Zolciak.
She
would not stand a chance. Like,
she should date Johnny Bananas.
Kim Zolciak, they should switch.
I think that actually, like, he's Kim Zolciak level crazy. I think that they would make a hot couple.
I don't think, you know what, maybe so, but Kroy would cheat on Lindsay with Kim. Would I like to see that? Would I like to see the scandal? Yes. So I'll say that too.
What?
Would I like to see the scandal? Yes. Like, bring Kim on Housewives of Atlanta, have Lindsay get with Kroy, and have Kim try to co-parent with Kroy, and have Kroy cheat on Lindsay with Kim.
And then Johnny Bananas can make a cameo.
Yeah.
He was on Siesta Key because he was dating Juliet at one point.
I could believe that.
All right, I'm not taking up too much space because they'll just be right back together. The last order of business is Bravo TV has either followed Nene or people have noticed that they have not yet unfollowed her.
Yeah.
Nene definitely has followed Bravo TV and also erased the photos that she had with Bethany. This comes just weeks, and I hope that this is it. This comes just weeks after BravoCon, where Andy says it's never say never. Nene, and he said this too. We were in the hallway. We were inside the thing because we were going to another panel. But he was saying that Nene told me to keep her name out of my mouth, but never say never.
I believe that they are, though. I believe that something is in the works. And I know a lot of people in the comments are saying, because we made a post about it today, a lot of people are like, oh, Nene will never be on Housewives of Atlanta. And I keep holding on to that statement that Andy made at BravoCon. So I'm like, where are you guys getting this? I also want to know, too, because a lot of people are like, I got word. Where are you guys getting this word from?
Their heads.
Where's the source? Because source says, and I'm just like, where? Source. And when I say I heard from the people or I heard from them, I'm always talking about Twitter. Always. The streets, Twitter.
The streets.
Another source. But that's where I'm hearing it from. I'm never hearing it from like a producer. I wish I did know a producer that was like, hey, Aaron, this is what's going on.
The producers that we do know, we would never DM them and be like, hey, because actually, she's right here. Do you want to talk to Nene before she comes up? No, dumbass. They're not going to tell us what's going on.
They're not going to. They're going to keep that information.
What I did see that someone else said that I could agree is that maybe if she's not coming to Real Housewives of Atlanta, she could be getting her own show, which is what she's wanted this whole time. And I'd be here for that too. My whole thing is people are wondering, oh, she's took it too far. She sued them. She said this. She called them racist. She said that. Ramona literally shit on the floor. Ramona literally called someone the N-word with the ER at the end that I can't say, but I would say if I wasn't on camera. Ramona has done a lot of shit, and she's on Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip after the fact. Teresa literally pushed Andy out of the fucking way. Teresa has blamed the show for her family not being together. A lot of people have talked about Bravo like a damn dog, and they're still on the network, or they still come back, or they go away and they come back. Bethany herself just pitched 3 shows to the network before she started talking all this shit about how she wants to get this reality reckoning going. Please be clear, Nene Leakes is no different than anyone else.
That was very Karen Huger of you. Let's be clear.
It's an institution. Nene Leakes is an institution.
I think what they should do too, now that I'm thinking about it, didn't they cancel one of the girls' trips, or at least they put it off?
Well, they put off the one with Brandy Glanville and.
Well, I know. I see why.
Which, again, they're doing shit with Brandy Glanville, who is a liability. Who's worse, Nene Leakes or Brandy Glanville?
Just
touching up on women allegedly.
Do OG Housewives girls trip, Atlanta Housewives girls trip. Lisa Wu, Nene, Deshawn, Kim Zolciak, Sheree, Phaedra, Portia, Cynthia, and Candy. If Candy wants to be in it, I know, but it's what the people want to see. I'm just saying, I like to give, because I know I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. If I don't say Candy, they're gonna be like, well, why you ain't invite Candy to the trip?
Candy's perpetually invited. Listen. It's just her not wanting to go because we invited Phaedra.
But it's like, yeah, and I know.
I agree though. This should be the girls' trip, and I would like to see it. Another thing on the docket before we wrap up is that Drew and Sanya allegedly took Real Housewives of Atlanta out of their bio. Drew came out, said it was never in her bio, and we need to mind our fucking business. And Sanya had a baby shower. So,
and I stand for that, Drew. That was so cute of you to do. Not gonna lie.
Drew has earned her peach for the next season, so if she doesn't come back, it's on her own accord, in my belief.
And that's how I feel too. We felt the exact same way about that because I'm like, there's nobody else that brought it, and a lot of people are saying that Bravo is trying to push. I want to say it's Kenya, Candy, and who else?
It's Candy, Charade. They said are they going to be like the final three, and they're going to.
And I agree with that. Let's stop trying to push them and let's get Nene and Portia back on and push that. Nene, Portia, Cynthia. I also seen this tweet. Shout out to y'all, whoever made it, where they did like the Sarah Paulson and like what's the other one from American Horror Story? Like the big dogs. They had 3 of the big dogs.
Oh,
it was that promo that they did a long time ago. You remember where they were like walking and coming back? That's what I want for.
To watch this season.
That's what I want for Nene, Portia, and Cynthia. I want them to come back full force and give us a show. Because this formula, I like Kenya. Like, don't get me wrong, I like all of them. But I want to try something new.
Okay.
Let me see something.
I need Kenya to be included for me personally.
Yeah, but I just want her to like come. Because we've been
as a
getting.
Friend of?
Yeah, as a friend of, or like maybe.
She visits for a day on the island or wherever they go.
Something like that.
Well, you heard it here, not first, but you heard our opinions first here together. We hope that you are having a great Thanksgiving weekend. And what should be our pot stir for this one?
Ooh, I'm gonna ask y'all.
Let's just ask them. Do you think that Nene needs to come back? And if so, build your dream Atlanta cast around Nene right now.
Do that.
Let us know in the DMs, in the comments, in the review section. If you give us 5 stars, anything less than 5 stars, just let us know in the DM because, please. We love you so much, and we will literally talk to you next week on the pop culture episode, where we will have a lot more to talk about because it will be a full-length pop culture episode, and we might have a guest for you. I'm not sure yet, but it could be just us alone. Subscribe to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/BravoWhileBlack. Subscribe to our threads and use threads because we're going to be using threads like a lot. And follow us on Instagram at BravoWhileBlack and on TikTok at The Real BravoWhileBlack because someone has taken Bravo While Black. And that's you know what? I'll do a Patreon about that. So, love you guys.
What? Bye.